So back again. I'm gonna start this there with all the Going to start working on the 2005 c230 compressor coupe. I got a parts car coming today, and you know, if it is what it looks like, I'm gonna probably just go ahead and take the tail lights out, this little top plastic trim off the parts car, replace it with this tail light because somebody's painted over it. And I actually got a brand new Artel Maxi Check Pro scanner, so I was going to run it real quick just to see how it is. And hopefully their roof is in better shape, because I'm just going to probably just change this roof out. The various components that's actually in the engine that's missing, like the EGR, and this plastic trim that's missing, and headlight wire harness. So that's what we're going to be working on. But when to get started, I'm actually going to start featuring the cars more. Oh, this little plastic trim here, that's loose, getting that going. So I just wanted to kind of get it all prepped and ready. And I think this door panel, yeah, that's loose, and this has got a crack in it. I could probably just replace this, depending on how good the door panel is on a new one. And like, they just, I don't know, they just left a lot of things loose, and like, looks like this is broken here. So I'm gonna end up replacing everything that's just missing or broken. You know, like, they got this carpet cut back here. I don't know why, or who the hell. Why would they do that? I mean, that makes no sense to me. I'm just now noticing this has a small rip in it. So depending on how the new one looks, then I'll make a decision on what to do. But what they probably had was, they probably had like some kind of HID headlights or something. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with this brand here, because the guy said he had a wire harness for the headlight, because they're kind of messed up. I'm looking at getting rid of that big old speaker wire. Oh God, I mean, that amp wire. Like, why in the hell would you run it through the car like that? So you know, taking this front bumper off. I mean, this is all zip tied on, because that's why it's not sitting right. Hopefully this grill can be salvageable. I mean, these grills are expensive as hell. 150 bucks. So I'm gonna pop this thing. Yeah, looks like that is cracked right there. I know the new one, the parts car, is definitely cracked up. So yeah, looking at, oh, he's got, well, that's just wonderful. He's got the EGR tip tied off. I'm pretty sure that don't have a leak. I mean, really? I mean, oh my God, bro. Like, you know, there's zip ties for the front bumper. I mean, you can see right through. There's no trim piece here. You know, so I definitely want to get a trim piece on. And looking at this exhaust manifold, it is different than the SLK that's up there. So, because I need a manifold for that one, so I was thinking I might be able to use it because it's the same engine, but it looks like the manifolds are different. So, okay, definitely want to put an EGR back on. I mean, that needs to get put on. I need to see, you know, looking at the parts car, what the heck, like, that's part of the valve cover or valve cover trim that goes over, because it looks like, I don't know, that's a plug for something. I mean, it's definitely a wire that's loose. You know, I don't know if it just sits on top, and I may end up having to take this whole valve cover off because this part is broken here. You know, and all these coils and everything. But, you know, that's what I need to do. I need to get it done. So it looks like I will have to replace the valve cover itself, because I don't think this piece is all one, it looks like. And that looks like that's some kind of vacuum line going somewhere. So, you know, just going to pop it off and replace it. And then, I don't know, that's, Okay, this seems kind of soft, so this may just slide over it. So it looks like that just pops on. So yeah, that looks pretty simple. Then this god-awful air intake that they retrofitted on, thinking that they were going to help and add power, and just what it's doing is causing the engine to lag really bad. You can't just press on the gas. Like when I drove that one, I mean, it goes. I mean, there's no lag time. But you know, this is definitely an issue. I mean, from this air pressure sensor, from what I read right here, yeah, that goes on a box. Looks like that's the ECU. Interesting place to put it, right next to the engine. So this engine probably stays pretty cool for the most part. Want to make sure the fan's running too. Looks like this is all zip tied up. So yeah, got a little work doing the valve cover itself, definitely for sure. Getting that vacuum line on, the EGR on, the air box back in. Hopefully, you know, this is just like one piece that's sitting on top of there. Yeah, hopefully I could unbolt that. Yeah, it looks like I could probably get it from back here. Yeah, it looks like there's screws. So yeah, I could probably unbolt that and replace this plastic airbox housing and unscrew the ECU from it. So yeah, then I don't know if I got the cover for that. I think I may have that in the back. I mean, it's not a bad looking car. It's just, I mean, they just didn't do it right. I mean, you know, looks like that's for the airbox. I got some weather stripping. I mean, what is that for? I mean, you know, I need to put the carpet in. And so I definitely want to put a cover over the fuse box. I don't want it raining today. That would be bad. It looks like, okay, looks like the actual battery is up here. Hopefully this battery fit my white SOK. Yeah, they got that power wire just wrapped around here like stupid. What the hell? I mean, what the fuck does this shit? Yeah. But anyway, excuse my language, but you know, so that's what I got working on. And then looking at this headlight, you know, wire harness is they. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's part of the headlight assembly stuff. So what I may end up doing is just unplugging the headlight assembly. There's one plug back here, and it's hard to get my camera in there right now. But I can probably go into this. Right. Okay. Right there, right here. There's a plug going on it. Right there. So I got just one plug. It looks like the headlight assembly come out, and you know, I just need to get it working right because they definitely don't have the headlights in front of these top two. And then figuring out whatever the heck this is just sitting here. It's like some kind of canister just hanging, man. Like, that's crazy. That needs to be fixed. So yeah, that's what I probably need to start working on the engine first. Get the engine running right. That way it can dry right. And depending on how the weather is, it looks kind of cloudy right now. You know, working on this roof, but I gotta take two roofs down, and I'm gonna swap them basically, and put this one on the red one, so I ain't gotta go through and fix all of this. So that's the plan. So I do have the carpet piece, and I'm, you know, depending on if I'm gonna use that one or not, I may, you just send it back. But let's see. And I can grab the seat piece for the back. And I'm definitely gonna take this ant wire out of the way. Hey, Kurt. And I need to find out if I could just put all the trim back in here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything, or I have any. Yeah, like they got this harness cut here, which I'm like, what the hell does that go to? I mean, does that help pop the? It's definitely. I mean, why the hell did they cut that? You know, like that harness is going. I mean, I guess I could butt connect that off. Replacing this harness is gonna be a damn nightmare. It just seems like, yeah, it's all intertwined and zipped on, and I mean, it's going everywhere. I mean, I could probably, trying to see, there's a plug here for this, some grounds. I mean, this is all going there. This goes back around. It all depends on where that one goes. I mean, it probably goes up towards the front. I wanted to check out my Autel. Yeah, they got this. I mean, oh, this needs to get popped up, and you just, if you're gonna run it, I mean, you actually run it underneath the carpet, you know. It needs to be run through here. So yeah, I don't know if I want to put a stereo system in. I mean, I definitely want to rip all this shit out. I mean, this ain't right. This ain't gonna fly. It's not how I'm gonna have my car. I think, is this working? Okay, this has got to be fixed too. The little gear thing on the side is sitting in there good though, but for now. And you know, the seats are in decent shape. They need a little cleaning, but they're in real decent shape. So, I mean, that wire harness, I'll probably end up butt connecting those off, because it's 2 wires, and I mean, to replace all this, you know, I mean, the car's got 100,000 miles on it. Yeah, I don't see any use of replacing that harness all the way back to up here. And looks like this door panel is good. So they broke this still. So I don't know if that's probably been painted or clear coated or something. And the headliner's got to come out for the roof to come out, so probably start working on that, getting that going. All right. Well, let's try this Autel. I'm gonna see what it does. Kind of excited about that. And I know back here is a weird sound on this back right wheel. It may be this brake shield just kind of rubbing or so. I may have to spin it out. Hopefully that's all this, or it's actual wheel bearing, but it doesn't sound like a wheel bearing. It sounds like something scrubbing. You know, window sills look good. Okay. So this is the maxi check Autel scanner. I'll go and cut it on, because see what it says. I'm interested in just checking it out. And make sure, wow, look at this thing. All right. Because it had an interesting transmission code on it. I mean, it runs and draws shifts, so it may be a speed sensor. So, I mean, I gotta scan this in there. I don't know, do you have to, never use one of these, do you have to wait for it to cut on, or when the car's on, you know, I may end up vacuuming this thing out and detailing it real quick, but oh, okay. Well, the scan disc is in. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't popped in all the way. I had to pop it in. It was telling me that. Wow, that's pretty cool. OBD1. Let's see what it says. Processing data. Okay, it looks like it's communicating with it. I guess it takes a little thinking. Okay. Hopefully this works for this Mercedes-Benz. Oh, I think so. It's a 05. Okay, well, link to it. I mean, the car is on. It just takes a minute. I guess I should read the manual. Okay, while that's doing that, I need to find out what speakers are working in here and get those speakers fixed or whatever. For some reason, I don't think I got any rear speakers. I mean, this thing's still kind of thinking real quick. I'm gonna go over here. And where the actual you go to. Oh, okay, here you go. Fader. Does that go back? Okay, I guess they're thinking those are the rear. That one over there I definitely don't hear. I hear the one come from the rear of that door, so I guess they were thinking those are the rear. So I definitely pop this panel off, make sure that speaker's still hooked up. I'm running out of space to put all these parts, but yeah, I definitely want to knock this car out because I'm gonna have everything that I need. And let me see something. Yeah, that's as far as it. That one definitely works. This one's not working. I'm getting a leaking arrow here. That's not good.
It's Way FM's Music Team 10.
The countdown show customized by you.
Maybe my favorite song of all time.
For you.
Here's a song you chose.
I mean, I don't think the car has to be on one. They're running.
If you just sit down and look at the lyrics, I know for me personally,
Okay, this speaker works.
is just hitting.
Trying to see if this one works up here. Sounds like it does. So it's definitely an issue with this left side over here. It may just be the door unplugged or whatever. Still trying to link. So I'm just checking the balance and changing the fader, trying to get it to actually, go to the left. But it's not, this door is definitely not working. So while I'm waiting on this transport, I'm gonna pop this door panel off. I gotta place that door grill anyway. and see, get these speakers working. And if not, I need to open this up. It looks like that is screwed in, but I definitely want to screw this in. And that's all loose, and clean all this up. And I want somebody stick that on there. I don't think that's factory. Looks cool, but it's not even lined up. I think somebody stuck this on here. Interesting. This thing's dirty. It's got a lighter way down here. But and then see about getting this popped back in right. This is not sitting there right. But yeah. All right. Well, and I'm gonna read up on this. For some reason I gained a Lincoln error. Oh, there it is. I mean, I didn't have the car on all the way. So now it should process because the car is on. One thing about that, I thought the car was on all the way. Well, that's kind of going at it. I'm gonna get my tools to. Oh hell, this is already ready to come off. Does this pop out the way? I mean, does this come out? I mean, I'm trying to see, like, are there screws in here somewhere? I mean, I don't know. That's probably why this is all broken. But this is definitely loose as hell. Like, this may need to come out the way to get this off. Looks like, okay, this screw definitely comes out here. That's part of what's holding this in. Looks like that trim piece comes out. And it's just like a little hex star. So I'm gonna grab that while, oh, here we go. This thing's got 7 codes. This thing's found some stuff. So let's see if I can go, do I go down or, let's read codes, yeah. Store codes. Okay, so I got O2 sensor, bank 1 sensor 1, mass airflow. That is definitely because of that. You know, it says range performance. That's definitely because of you know, the air box system 2 rich. I mean, all these codes, secondary air injection system. You know, incorrect gear ratio. That's the one I'm kind of worried about. System 2 lean, bank. You know, it. Once I get that valve cover put on in the air box, a lot of these codes will go away. Besides this 730, I don't know if that's related to it or not, but yeah, all these other codes will definitely probably just get fixed. So I'm not really worried about that, but I must say, you know, that's why I'm doing recording, kind of see what this says now, and then go from there. But I'll bet you it'll fix all those engine codes when I get the right parts put on, because it's missing, you know, air box and valve cover and vacuum hose, and you know, EGR is zip tied on. So I'm gonna get to work, man, and start taking, you know, this, start prepping the car. I'll see y'all later.